The entire purpose, the entire reason that I created this YouTube channel is kind of coming to an end. This might be hard to imagine, but this Jeep back there, that's like probably a $30,000 car here because of all the taxes that go with it. It's 2015 and I'm photographing the Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival, and I'm at the top of this stage, tripping balls, photographing one of my favorite musicians at the time. And I look over and I see a guy using a red camera. And I was pretty up at the time, and I don't remember much, but one thing that I distinctly remember was looking at his camera, being aware that his camera was probably worth $40,000, $50,000, looking at my camera, which was professional photography equipment, but realizing that my camera was maybe worth $3,000, and understanding that that guy was getting paid considerably more money than I was getting paid. And while his job was a little bit harder, I could see that there was a future in making money doing video. The big problem for me is that I didn't know how to make videos. I was a photographer. And at that time, this new app had kind of begun to pick up popularity called YouTube. And I started making short kind of artistic videos that I would then share on YouTube. And these were terrible. But I realized that the only way that I was going to learn how to make videos was just to make more videos. Keep in mind that in like 2014, 2015, a lot of the content that we had on YouTube was very, very simple. Production value wasn't necessarily that high, and there was a lot of reviews. So I just imitated the first thing I saw, which was reviewing all of the camera gear that I had bought, making videos about that. And those videos are still up. And after that, I had a bicycling accident, and I realized I wanted to go travel the world. And then I was like, well, I should start making travel vlogs. And those did pretty bad. And then after I made a travel vlog, I also was still reviewing camera equipment. And then I started to review or make videos about tech products that I had begun using, like cell phones, because at that time I'd moved to Vietnam already and I had access to all of these new exciting brands that I had never used before. Brands like Xiaomi and other Chinese specific brands that were really budget oriented, and I could just kind of buy the stuff, review it, sell it later. I am sure that she does not own this land. I'm not sure if any of the people in these fields own this land, because I think that this land has already been bought from one of the developers, and these people are kind of squatting on the land. Now, at the time, that was great because, again, I was still learning how to make and edit videos. And I was doing more artsy projects and I was getting some video customers, but I was still in the process of learning. And I'm still learning to this day. But now I have a really exciting announcement to make. I am excited to announce I'm going home, baby. I'm going back to America. Yesterday, I got the final piece of paperwork for the approval of my wife's immigration visa to come from Vietnam to America. It's a process that's taken us well over a year now. And it's a process that I'm really, really excited. We kind of now have a light at the end of the tunnel. That means I'm going to be moving out of Vietnam to America, but that also means that there's going to be some changes to what I make videos about here. The reason that these YouTube videos are going to be different is because I'm going back in America to start a business doing video production and hopefully also getting to work on some TV shows, movies, and other small-scale video productions. And that means that the tech that I'm going to be using and dealing with is not the same. A big part of this also has to do with just reviewing products or reviewing items at the ultra budget segment, and just this inherent issue, because when an item's unique selling point is the fact that it's $5 cheaper than the prior generation, or a little bit cheaper than the competition, or we're now able to offer you active noise cancellation at a sub $30 price point. If that is the unique selling point and not the quality of the user experience or the product itself, it kind of makes these items boring for me to review. Because really all that I can say to you guys is that it works like the $35 model, but this model at $30 just has slightly worse active noise cancellation. And that kind of stuff is not that interesting for me to review. And that just means that the reviews or the types of content that you see on this channel is going to change a little bit, naturally. I'm going to start reviewing more camera equipment or just more tech outside of cell phones and headphones, because I think that some of the tech that I'm going to be using in regards to cameras or gimbals or wireless video transmission that allows you to connect and view the wireless video feed from your phone is just cooler. It's cooler than a pair of $30 active noise canceling headphones that have a average to below average user experience. And that's the kind of tech reviews that I want to do. That's the kind of reviews that I'm going to continue to do. And you might not like that.